There's a certain kind of person who never raises their voice, never threatens, never demands, and yet somehow every conversation ends exactly where they wanted it to. You walk away feeling like you made the decision yourself. You didn't. This is how manipulation actually works. Not loud, not obvious, not the way it looks in movies. Quiet, patient, almost invisible. The first thing they do is make you feel understood. Before they ask for anything, before any agenda appears, they listen. They reflect your words back at you. They make you feel genuinely seen in a way that's rare enough to feel precious. What's actually happening is called mirroring. They're building a sense of closeness that doesn't quite exist yet. Trust, manufactured on a timeline that serves only them. Once you feel close to someone, you lower your defenses. That's human. That's normal. And that's exactly what they're counting on. The second move is subtle. They start to shrink your world. Not aggressively, gradually. A gentle comment about a friend you trust. A quiet suggestion that a certain person doesn't really understand you the way I do. Nothing accusatory. Just a slow, patient repositioning of who you turn to. By the time you notice the distance from the people around you, you've already started to depend on them to fill it. The third thing they do is move the target. You think you know what the conversation is about. You don't. The topic shifts, slightly, smoothly. And suddenly you're defending yourself on ground you never agreed to stand on. This is called reframing. Changing the context just enough so that your original point disappears and their version of reality becomes the one that needs responding to. And here's what makes it so effective. It happens fast. By the time your brain catches up, the emotional weight is already on your shoulders. The fourth move is the most invisible one. They make you feel responsible for their emotional state, not through anger, through silence, through a look, through a sigh that says everything without saying anything. You find yourself changing your behavior not because anyone asked you to, but because the discomfort of their unhappiness has quietly become your problem to solve. Psychologists call this emotional coercion. No demand was made, no threat was issued, but your behavior changed anyway. The fifth and final move is the reset. Just when the tension becomes noticeable, they return. Warm, generous. The version of them you liked in the beginning. And that warmth is real enough to make you question everything you just felt. This is the part that keeps people locked in, not the control, the relief that follows it. Because your brain doesn't log the full cycle. It logs the relief, and it starts to need it. The reason this works on intelligent, aware, capable people is simple. It doesn't target your weaknesses. It targets your empathy, your desire to be fair, your instinct to give people the benefit of the doubt. The manipulation doesn't feel like control. It feels like a relationship,